before you send that good morning text out, before you send that good morning beautiful text, or call her for the third time like a stalker. Okay, before you give her another hard eyes on one of her stories, just hold on, wait a minute, take a breath, back up. Don't do it. She saw it the first 5 times that you did it. Okay, she saw she saw the missed calls with the voicemails attached to it when you did it. These girls have their phone on them 24/7. Okay, so if she wanted to, she would. Now, with all that being said, this is Tarik Talks. I'm gonna get right into this. A lot of guys need to hear this because they have anxiety, and really this is what this stems from. It stems from anxiety, and it also stems from like a deep-seated belief of unworthiness, and it kind of goes deep, right? It kind of goes deep, and I'm gonna get right into it. So why do guys do this, right? Why do guys crowd up a chick and not give her space? Well, like I said, they really and truly don't see what they're doing. They don't realize that what they're doing is actually subconsciously, it's emitting a message of like unworthiness, right? Like, she is more important for you to hit her up than it is for her, because they don't believe that, hey, look, I'm a man, but at the same time, shit, she can hit me up too. Now, if you see that you're always the one that's always initiating everything, like, it feels like you got to carry a rock on your damn, you got to carry the whole interaction on your shoulder. You got to carry the whole conversation. You got to carry all of the contact on your shoulder. You're the one doing all of that. Then you need to stop and back up, because you've done more than enough. Now it's her turn. Contrary to popular belief, guys, you are not the one that has to do all of the legwork. You are definitely not the one that has to do all of this jumping through hoops and all of that good stuff. Trust and believe. The same chick that you are trying to relentlessly pursue and not giving space to some other guy in the past or the present, she was pretty much the one sending out a lot of the text messages and a lot of the calls and all that good stuff. I guarantee you this, and a lot of chicks are going to deny it, right? A lot of them are going to deny it, but it's all good. They can't deny it because I've experienced this, and a lot of guys watching this have experienced this. Now, does it happen often? No. But needless to say, if she really wanted to, she would reach out in a timely manner. Matter of fact, she would reach out first, and in cases. Of course, hey, look, you might have to get the ball rolling, but after that, yeah, she's going to start reaching out to you. She's going to start hitting you up. And see, the thing about it is a lot of guys don't let that happen. They don't let that build. And what giving her space does, it works in two ways. One, it shows if she is actually interested. Let me tell you guys something. There has been cases where I started talking to a chick, right? And I was of course, this was when I was single. Now I'm in a relationship with my daughter's mother. That's my woman, right? It's my baby, you feel me? But when I was single, what would happen is I would get these chicks' numbers, and I would I would start it off, I would talk, and then I would just let the shit kind of fizzle out a little bit after I invited them out and they gave me some kind of excuse. I'm like, okay, cool. And that's what I would tell them. I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, look, that's fine. Just hit me up when you're free. They never hit me up again. Bam. That's when I knew that they're not really interested and it wasn't genuine, and it had got my number for other reasons. The main reason is just to have someone to talk to. They don't want you to initiate that going out, right? They don't want you to say, hey, let's go out or let's meet up. They don't want that because they never intended that in the first place. And sure enough, I moved on so quick that shortly after that, I met a chick that was interested and we got things going, right? We got things popping easy, super easy. So I said that to say this: you guys are getting hung up on a chick that doesn't even like you, right? You're getting in your own way. You're blocking your own blessings by chasing someone, or, you know, not giving space to something that needs space, right? And a second reason is because if the chick is attracted to you, you could get in your own way by doing way too much, right? By doing way too much. Because yeah, she'll meet up with you, y'all be going back and forth, and then suddenly it's like it's glaringly obvious that you're doing way too much. And then she's gonna be like, dang, this dude doing way too much. Like, it's cool, I'm here, I'm not going nowhere, right? But you start doing that, and what this displays is hey, look, this guy has nothing going on besides trying to hit me up, besides trying to FaceTime me. It's a little too cutesy, it's a little too lovey-dovey. And there's nothing wrong with hitting a chick up that you're interested in, and she's hitting you back and she's reciprocating and all that good stuff. Nothing wrong with that at all. But it gets to a point where a lot of guys, it just kind of seems like, what the hell are you doing in between time? In the meantime, between time. Like, you got all this time to be hitting me up every single minute of the day. What the hell are you doing in your spare time? Right? And see, that's kind of where the whole problem comes in, is that women don't want a guy that's super duper lovey-dovey, super emotional. Okay? Not saying that you should be a robot, not saying that at all. But being super dupe, like you doing more lovey-dovey stuff than a girl does, that's where the imbalance comes in. Because like me and my women, man, you know, I'm always intimate with her. We're always showing each other love. But I never take it like super duper overboard, because that's where the imbalance comes in. So it has to be balanced. And a lot of guys, they don't understand that. They think that just crowding her, like being on her clit 24/7 is going to make her attracted. No, that's going to kind of turn her off. She's like, give me some space. Go do something. Go to the gym. Work on a hobby. Something. Right? And the thing about it is, space, it gives her time to really just kind of sit there, really kind of, you know, replay the memories she had, replay the good times y'all had. And then all of a sudden she'll be like, dang, I haven't heard, I want to hear from him. Let me hit him up. And bam, she hits you up. And believe it or not, a lot of chicks are going to deny this, because unfortunately, you know, I'm not going to get too deep into it. I'm just going to touch on it a little bit. Societal wise, young ladies have been programmed to act more like a dude. Okay. I'm not going to get into it. You know, I'm not going to get into it too much. I'm just going to touch on it a little more. And, you know, what they've been fed is that they got to be rough and tough, right? They got to, oh, I can't look weak. You know, I be hearing a lot of young ladies say that I can't look weak. And when they say that, they're talking about things that make them feminine, right? And that's why a lot of them, they, you know, there's a lot of challenges in their relationship and they don't feel satisfied, right? Because when they do put on that front of, oh, I'm not going to hit him up and I'm going to make him work and all that. And the guy does do that. He does hit her up every 5 minutes with the lovey-dovey stuff and all that. She's going to be like, ugh, no. So going back to what I was saying, you know, just like the way that young ladies were programmed to act like men were programmed to act like more like on the feminine side now, as we see. And that's where the whole dynamic gets effed up, you know, because if the guy, look, Think about it like this. If the guy is spending all his time texting a chick, where is his purpose going? Where is his focus going? See, I read a quote the other day, and I'm going to paraphrase it. It was a, man, I should have saved that quote. And if anyone knows who said it, or, you know, when it was said or who said it, let me know. But it went something like, a king chases his crown. He doesn't chase the queen, right? A king doesn't chase the queen. He chases his crown or his kingdom. Something like that. And that made perfect sense. Because when you look at it, a queen, she is the one trying to get with the king. Because the king, he got his stuff together. He got all his ducks in a row. He has his kingdom. He has his servants and peasants and all that. Metaphorically speaking, of course, because we're new day, new age. But you get what I'm saying. A man has his own stuff going on. His own empire. His own spot. You know, his own life. He has his own life. And doesn't necessarily mean he's balling. Like, it don't mean like he's flying on private jets and stuff. No, it means he has something going on in his life. He has other things that he puts his energy on. And for women, that is sexy. That's that time that's that time and space you give her away from you, to where she feels like, dang, okay, this guy is not so easy. He's not easily accessible. So when she does get with you, it's like, man, she feels like she got somebody, right? It feels like she got somebody worth being with. You know, she's like, man, this dude is he a winner. And she's gonna be following your program as opposed to you following her program, asking her every 5 minutes, when can I see you? Right? This is another big mistake a lot of guys do, is not just once, okay? Because you got to meet up with her at some point, obviously, but multiple times. When are we going to get together? When are we going to chill? When am I going to see you? When are we going to hang out? Like 5 times and she still hasn't answered him the first damn time. So what that's doing is he's now trying to get on her program. It should be the other way around. And the only way that happens is if you give her space. You let that space build to where she's like, man, I haven't seen this guy in a minute. You know, he got his shit together. He's someone worth me contacting. You know, he's someone worth me hitting up. He's worth going out with. And with that, fellas, you know, that there comes a certain feeling of gratitude on both ends, because now you feel like the man and now she feels like the woman, right? It's that balance. That being said, I'm out. Peace.